Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone. For drivers who want to get the most out of their cars, it's Bridgestone or nothing. Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com. And by Hyundai. Experience the 2011 Hyundai Sonata today at HyundaiSonata.com.
This is Autoline Daily for Friday, September 23, 2011, and now the news. As we reported yesterday, Chrysler and the UAW hit a snag in their labor negotiations. Today, the Wall Street Journal reports that that snag is all about pay for entry-level workers and health care costs. Chrysler says it cannot afford to pay a $5,000 signing bonus and boost entry pay by $3 an hour. It proposed having workers pay more of their health care costs, which the union rejected. Reportedly, Sergio Machionne says Chrysler cannot afford the same contract that GM agreed to, but the UAW insists each of the Detroit Three have to get roughly the same deal. 6 years ago, Ford was slapped with a $43 million damage award when a Lincoln Town Car was rear-ended by another car at 60 miles an hour. The town car burst into flames, killing the driver and burning his wife. She sued Ford, accusing the town car of having a defective gas tank. That's when a jury awarded her $43 million. But under appeal, the Illinois Supreme Court threw out the case, saying they never proved there was a defect in the car. And you know, I only mention this story because rarely do these appeals get much reported in the media. All we get are the blaring headlines when a car company is hit with a massive damage award. The wheels of justice turn slowly, but turn they do. Honda just unveiled the fourth generation of its hot-selling CR-V. Honda says the new one is more aggressively styled than the previous model and looks more like an SUV. That's their words, not mine. The new one is also somewhat lighter and will get a more fuel-efficient engine, but details are sparse, so we'll have to wait to learn more about it later this year when it goes on sale in the American market. Who's the boss? No, it's not Tony Danza, but apparently it's not Mustang owners either. Autoblog reports that the CARB, the California Air Resources Board, is screwing with Ford's awesome Boss 302. If you remember, this monster Mustang is supposed to come with a special track key. Pop this baby into the ignition and it literally alters hundreds of different parameters on the car, transforming it into a beast when driven off public roads. It gives owners the best of both worlds. Well, maybe not quite. You see, it also messes with the car's emission control system, and the friendly folks in the Golden State have a problem with that. Right now, Ford is not allowed to deliver any track keys to boss owners. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. Do you remember the Diamante? Hell, do you even remember Mitsubishi? Yeah, they're still around, and apparently they're thinking about dusting off this old nameplate, which was discontinued in 2004. According to Autoblog, the Three Diamond Company plans to reintroduce the Diamante in Japan. It will be a rebadged version of the Nissan Fuga, better known as the Infiniti M to you and me. No news on what's going under the hood or when it goes on sale, but you can bet your life it's not coming to North America. Chop shops used to be a favorite of car thieves, but now chop shops are passé. Today, thieves prefer to clone a car, and we'll explain what that's all about right after this.
I got this one, old man.
For drivers who want to get the most out of their cars, it's Bridgestone or nothing.
On Autoline this week, we're focusing on what the bad guys do with cars, from selling flood-damaged vehicles or making what they call clip cars to stealing and exporting them. In the following clip, we talk about the practice of cloning cars. Check this out. My understanding is one of the big things in auto theft right now is cloning. Used to be years ago that, not that far ago, that the best way for thieves to take a car was steal it, take all the parts, chop shops that is, and then sell off all the parts. But now my understanding is They'll clone the cars. They'll either steal a car, let's say like, just to make up an example, a BMW 7 Series, drive to the next state over, look for a BMW dealership, copy down the VIN, and then create a new title for that car and sell it. So even though you've got Invitus where you've got these VINs going into the system, there's still thieves out there that are faking it.
Yeah, the VIN cloning has been there for years, and it's taken a different dynamic as the technologies out there have become more and more. That has brought down the theft rates. Those have been going down, I think, probably 10 years in a row, which is a good thing. I think the latest.
Why is it? Why has the auto theft rate gone down?
Well, the auto theft rate's gone down just by the different bells and whistles that the automakers have put in, from the key systems to alarm systems, you name it. That has helped bring the theft levels down. The thing that has gone up is the non-recovery rates, and that's where this VIN cloning comes in and plays a part of it. We have seen it on the front lines with our organization, in that when our members go to a salvage auction, they'll see vehicles that have been almost totally burnt to the ground that should, there's only, the hubcaps almost is the only value that there is in that vehicle, going for $7,000, $8,000. Well, what is happening and occurring at that is that the criminal element is looking to get the paper from that vehicle so that they can go and steal the same make and model. Again, they can take the VIN, pop it off, and even counterfeit one, put it onto the vehicle, and then they have the paperwork that says that it's not a stolen vehicle.
By the way, that was Michael Wilson from the American Recyclers Association. Also joining me on that show is Eric Widmer from Alliance Inspection Management. And you can see that entire show right now at our website, Autoline.tv. One last thing before I sign off, check out the live webcast of Roundabout this evening. The show starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where else but on our website, Autoline.tv. And that wraps up this week's reports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Monday.